Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Tulane Green Wave. EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Red Raiders will kick it away to start us off. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss.
This is exact. Slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for his big tight end. Who makes the grab. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's escaping the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw yet again. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Here's the 2nd down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. First and 10 play coming up. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
On the 9th play of this opening drive, it's third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Complete to the running back, but can he get there?
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's going to take off. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Defense trying to hang on. The 12th play of the drive here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. This time it's complete. Run down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Tulane. Strong game by this quarterback. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Tulane 7, Texas Tech 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Red Raiders have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. Finds his man. It's Miller.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Tackle is made near the 48-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big 1st down.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finding space at the 20. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the 1st down yardage.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Good misdirection play right here. A lot of coordinators around the country like to throw that play in there just to kind of keep the defense guessing.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to find some room. It's Dickey. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Brought down at the 8-yard line. 3rd down coming.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Boy, how exciting has this 1st half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And he shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion makes it 2nd and short. The shotgun handoff here. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
The Red Raiders trying to cash in here in the red zone.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
You know, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Fires this one deep middle. Impressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Williams. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Brings up second down.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Moves left out of the pocket. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Texas Tech. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and take it. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Short pass finds the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
A new set of downs after that completion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Fourth down coming up.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 35. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete. So it's second down and 10.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Tight end goes in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Mark down after 50. It's third down.
And the tailback's got it again. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And they'll just down it right here. The Green Wave offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Running out of time in the pocket. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And this one is caught. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory down at the 49.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw it on first down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, looking to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
Just a quick job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The shotgun running play call. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Texas Tech 21, Tulane 10.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down. Just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Looks right for a quick completion. Good enough for first down yardage.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Brought down at the 13-yard line. Brings up second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's four-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal.
Here we go. Razor.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. RPO here, fourth down completion to the right. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Green Wave. The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the 2-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. This is caught. Could be an important 2-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught near the sideline. It's Myers.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Well, I'm sure this quarterback's going to like this performance a little bit better than last week when he had 3 interceptions. None here in the 4th quarter, and he's got a nice lead for his ball club.
1st down and 10. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Texas Tech, 28. Tulane, 18.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. I'll flip back to the QB. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got his man wide open. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Here's a 1st and 10 play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
As the first down is still going. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tulane. Now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. They'll run it here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And now the running back's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Red Raiders expect to be able to just bleed the clock out here in the final minute. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Extending the play now. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Red Raiders will have to punt this one away. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They've got some time to work with. Do they go for a touchdown here or play it more conservatively and set up for a field goal try? It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Physical run, breaking tackles. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line. Going fast, they need to get a little bit closer to give their kicker a better chance. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Here we go, one of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. So a chance to tie the game here in the final minute of play. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Well, how about that? This guy comes in with all the pressure in the world, and he ties it up. I think we might be looking at some extended time in this one.
And he'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
With the score all time.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Oh, it's snapped to the back. When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Wideout's now clustered. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he knocks it right through to make the lead 3 here in overtime.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. They'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and a quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
So here we go, a critical third down play. This offense eager to keep the drive going and not settle for 3 here.
Get set.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be 4th down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. And we'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this 4th down play.
So it all comes down to this. They pass on the field goal and go for it on 4th and short. This is the ball game. 4th down RPO looking left. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.